Hi friends, I'm on today a little later than I was planning on coming on today. So I'm setting up my camera. I moved my camera. Now I gotta, now I have everything what I'm doing on here. So today I want to work on Chora's chess pieces, and I've been planning to do that, but I had other things I had to do, so I kind of got sidetracked. I had to help one of my daughters with her Christmas presents and do some pours with her, and so I'm planning on making Chora's chess pieces with these foams. They've been sitting and drying for a very long time, so they're all ready to go. And I have no idea still yet what shape they're going to take. So I have all these glued pieces here to start that project. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I'm hoping to figure out today what we're going to do about Chora's pieces for her chess game. I'm going to grab I have not even had a chance to plan it out. I'm just kind of winging it, but it's been a while. Hi, Cheryl. I'm really good. Good. I had a busy day today at the library, so I came an hour later back home than usual. I'm going to show you guys quickly how those pours turned out since, well, Michelle, you were watching the pours. And now the big ones I let Kira take home because those were what she was trying to do, is make those big pours. And the jewelry pours, I was helping her. And she did those ones all on her own. Okay, so here is these jars I was playing with. They turned out pretty good, I think. Pretty happy with them. So these are going to be really cute with twine and hanging on the deck, and that in the summertime for for flowers that the girls pick. So I think that's going to be really cute. I'm going to show you all the baby jars here. And that's the baby jars, how they turned out. So these will be hanging outside in the summertime with nice summer flowers and stuff when the kids pick them. I think they're going to be really, really cute. I love the color variations. We did 2 pours of this one at the same time on a canvas, so I got the same colors, kind of, which is really nice. The cups are upstairs. I was trying to see what I can seal them with. They look pretty cool. But they look this, like, you know, the coffee mugs. I don't know. I brought them upstairs because I was trying to seal them. So they look similar. I wish I would have been able to torch the cups. Like these ones I got torched, and they're really nice cells in there, which is really cool. And then the large one, and that'll be nice on the picnic table or whatever, or even in the house with flowers. So I think that's really cool. Or even like just to hold, you know, wooden spoons and that kind of thing. Put a nice bow around it. So that's really cute. Some gift ideas and all that kind of stuff. I really like this one. I might just have it to hold my wooden spoons and that kind of thing. So that's how those turned out. And a quick show of the small canvases that the other 2, like I said, Kier took home. And then excuse me. Then I'm going to get started on this project. But isn't that cute? The light is really shining on here. I'll try to put it away. But that is that and all the cells on there. I really like it. If I do pours, I'm going to do small canvases because I don't really know what I would do on these. Kira did a project on hers. Anyways, They turned out really cute. But that is, just wanted to do a quick share of that. You guys, before we get started on the project at hand, which is the chess pieces that we're going to do out of here. So those are my quick little share. I know you guys want to see them. I might have to do another share with them later on as well, because not everyone's here that was watching. So grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I got mine. And my famous R2D2 cup. And I'll have to show you guys the cups later. I was trying to seal them. Hello. Let me look at the. I took my glasses off for a second. Sarita. I'm not sure how to say the name. Hello, anyway. And I'm from Canada. She's from New Jersey. That's cool. I got lots of debris. So what I have to do, guys, to make Chora's chess pieces is I have all these pieces here. I showed you the last time. I have the board's going to be the last thing because, to be honest, I don't even know what size I'm going to make these. All I know, move this out of the way, is I bought these bolts. Hi. Oh yeah, thanks, Michelle. Keep the conversation going. And then I bought these bolts to go on the bottom. So these will be my pawns. And I'll have for 2 sides of the game. Do you think I can remember how many I have? Nope. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Does that make sense? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. Can't count. So that'll be the pawns on this side, pawns on that side, and we'll have to do the variation of colors, and then these will be the big chess pieces. So, and I have the same amount of these for both sides. So these are going to weigh the foam down because there's no way this is going to be workable, like, you know, to play, and the fan will go on, it'll go flying, that kind of a thing. You want it to be heavy at the bottom. So that's why I have these. So I got to I got my scraps, and I got to kind of decide the size of these. So this is going to be my bottom, and the shape. And I got to kind of keep to that measurement. I also want to be able to work it, carve it, and that kind of thing. So, and the pawns, of course, will be shorter than my other pieces. So let's see. This is like about an inch. So pawns being about an inch sense. So let's see if we can come up with a design about an inch. And I'm going to give myself, do I want to give myself 1.5 inches? Maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking, I don't know how I want to carve this. I want to do a design in there. So you guys are not going to see much of the, I'm going to try to push hard. I'm going to give myself, and it's not going to be straight because, of course, you know how there's all this debris underneath my, and I'm not much for a measuring person here either. So let's see here. I'm giving myself space for my nut to go in there. And then I'm giving myself 2 inches for the room to carve and design something in here. Still don't know what I'm going to do. So if you guys have any ideas, I don't know if I'm just going to do like a little rock form. I was thinking of different things, but I'm still new at carving foam, which is a pretty easy thing to do. So that'll be about my size of the pieces I'm going to cut right here for the pawns. And rough writing there because so you also have to hide the squares. Yes, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, the wide, I'm going to figure out the width of this. So for this, these guys too, they're not going to be too much the bigger. They're just going to be taller. So I'm guessing my squares are going to be about, this is what I said, is 1.5 inches. Maybe my squares will be 2 inches then, 2 by 2. Yes, on the board 2 by 2. So then my board will, then I have to divide and make my board by the size. So let's see, right, that my squares will be 2 by 2. And my pawns are, just for me to write in case, who knows, in case I forget or something, 1, and let's write that so I can actually understand my English. 1 1/2. And then whatever the big player games people's are, we're gonna go and make those guys now. We're gonna make the same distance, 1.5 inches. So we have to make this design here. This is off the top of my head too, guys. So if I'm boring you guys, I'm so sorry. But okay, so we're gonna need 1.5 inches. We're gonna do the exact same bottom. If I can actually measure the same thing twice. Wow, eh? I gotta drink my coffee quick. And I'm gonna have to make it a little taller because my weights here, as you can see the difference, I want to be able to have them go up taller. So let's see if how many inches taller we want these. Do we want them 3 inches? Yeah. So the squares are going to be just a little bit bigger because they're going to be 1/2 inch bigger than the bottom of the base of the pieces, Michelle. So that'll be perfect. Do you guys think that about-ish 3 inches is good? I'm going to just chat with you guys. You guys can help me make some decisions here. And this is the easy part, I think, planning. Making all these pieces might be the hard part. And then I had what? I had, did I have 1/2 inch? No. Where did my measurements go on this one? Well, let's just say about that for my center. So that gives me room to carve a piece for the queen, all those other pieces, the queen, the king, and whatnot. So their head pieces will be taller, and I can kind of have room to invent something. So that is what I think. Now, let's measure these pieces out. I'm going to have to use from a different board. I don't know how many pieces we'll get done today. Ouch. Scratching myself. I get these terrible, I'm growing my nails, and it's been just, ugh, it hurts. I've been hurting myself. They're not very long yet, and I'm really hating them. Can you see how long they are? Because I keep scratching my face, and I keep nicking myself, and my skin is so soft or something, and I keep scratching myself, and I hate it. And then I keep having to put nail polish on to cover up all the paint and crap debris. It's terrible. I'm thinking about going back to just my bare knuckles of nails. Anyways, subject change. So these are going to be the large pieces. I don't even know what they're called. So we are doing it. Design. We should actually probably draw a design. Or should we just cut it and then... Okay. I just don't know what design idea. Let's think about... I said this was what, 2 inches tall? We're gonna have to give this a little more than 2 inches tall on here, just to give me room to fix up any, I keep hitting the cord, uneven pieces. So that's gonna be good. I'm just gonna not even bother with the height as much as the width for chopping it up. My width was 1.5 inches. So and I need how many of these? 16? I already forgot. Inch and a half measure. Make sure I just measured that right. Yeah. So now a design, guys. Do I go with regular pieces? I just don't know how delicate, how well I can do this. I suppose I just got to come up with an idea and stop freaking out about it. I'm not really freaking out. I'm just like, what do I do? So these will be an inch and a half that I got to snap these. Make sure these are over 2 inches. I did say this was supposed to be 2 inches high to work with. Yep. So these are just scrap pieces, and I didn't measure them when I glued them together. I just tried to use up as many as I can. Ha 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 ha. Another inch and a half right here. That works. So yeah, we'll put the board, and after we'll keep these at that dimension. I did make that an inch and a half as well, but taller. So here we go. We're going to cut the first one, and then we got to decide. We really got to decide on the design. What kind of design do we want? I have to move my files down over here, just a little over, so I can. I'm going to stand up trying to get this. I'm sorry it took so long to get to this point. By the time helping everybody with their stuff, I'm just not onto my regular crafting. Everything's just so crazy. I'm hoping that this is cutting straight. I've got to make my design. I really want to get one of those tools that melt the foam. It's like a little wire type of thing that heats up and melts it perfectly. No messes. And since I've been working with this stuff a lot, here it is. The first piece. This is what's gonna look like-ish. Now, of course, this is a little bit taller because I just got the measurements on the width. We still gotta make a design. So maybe I'll just go and do a regular pond looking piece and do the regular bubble type of thing. Whoa, is that ever hard to draw when you got so much debris? We could do the fancy ones maybe after. Think about it. I saw so many cute things like, oh, let's do dolphins and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh, then I just don't know. Just don't know, because that's a lot of carving. And okay, regular piece. Let's grab, we already kind of, I'm going to chop my design out. Chop it out. Don't know what I'm doing, guys. Not really. Just going to play with this here. Gonna play with it here. Try to actually fold my paper straight would be nice. So I'm just gonna fold this paper in half to get my pond about the correct gotta choose one side that I really like. Okay, they're not perfect. I didn't draw them perfectly. So, trolls? Totem poles. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, the trolls, I don't think we really have followed those. Totem poles might be a great idea. We could do that with the big pieces maybe. Let's see what this looks like. We could also add to the of it. We could, instead of making just boring. This is really much wider than I think I need to, but let's see. Okay, let's make my pattern here. Let's make my pattern. I'm kind of guesstimating. I just don't know yet, but I'm just going to play with this a little bit here. I got to come up with a design, and I could add more to it, but I'm just going to see what I'm going to work with an easy one first. See what happens here. See what I think and what I'm going to do, because I don't know. We could do like emojis too or something like that. That might be cute. Okay. So I got to put, I am not a carver, so this is my first attempt. But I mean, besides doing foam, I've done a couple things. But okay, so I got to put one on this side. I'm going to put one on this side for my design. And I got to make another one. Got to try to keep it like, you know, even and go from there. We're winging it. Okay, let's try one piece at least. Like this. I'm actually going to fold this in half because I want to have another piece. I don't know what I'm doing yet, guys. It would be so much easier if I had a thingy to melt it. In my mind, it would seem like it'd be easier. And I could also do like kind of like a rock thing or something. But first of all, I'm going to see how hard it is just to shape an easy shape. We'll see how hard that is. And see if then we can kind of play with it. I mean, I could just go rocky. That sounds like what I was thinking about doing anyway. I was at first just thinking about doing like kind of like castle pieces and stuff and different things like that. But I don't know yet. Okay, so I have a spare. Just wanted to make a spare. Wow, that was terrible cut. Terribly cut, but what did I do there? How did I cut that so different? I don't know how I cut that so different. Glue stick, where are you? Let's see how easy it is to do this like this. I might just even change it up as I go along too, like just because I have this on here and that's my shape. Who knows? Just don't know. Well, I'll have this way too low. I gotta think that if I put it right to the bottom, my ends are not going to match up because I have, whoa. Actually, I'm going to have to shorten that up a bit. That way I can just match up to the bottom. The height wasn't cut to the whatever inches that I said. So it doesn't matter if I shorten it up just a bit. Oh, I'm having luck on this one, am I? Luck. Being sarcastic. I'm trying to give myself a weight. I'm trying to visualize how to carve this out. So I'm hoping that I'm getting this in my head. This is how it's working. If it doesn't work, it's okay. We'll indent a different way, or I will. It's a little difficult to do these things like live instead of thinking about it, planning it, and then like, oh, here's my recording. It came out perfect. Bear with me. Gotta plan it as we go. Sticking. That one's my wonky one, but it'll work. Okay. If this works as planned, I think it will, but who knows. We could now go in and carve it out a bit. I think I'm going to use my other knife. I think my paper's a little off there, but that's okay. So I'm going to try this out, see if I can actually do it. It's not quite a square block, so that might be an issue with my imagination. I actually might have to cut it down that way. Cool, careful. Yep, I might have to cut it down on the sides. Could also use the sandpaper and all that kind of stuff to carve it. Yeah, I think I should have probably cut this down on the sides. Let's see here. That would have made more sense to do that, huh? Too thick. But looking at it, playing with it, helps me kind of get where I want to get it. Nice thing about this is it's so easy to work with. I don't have to push hard. Yeah, similar way. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, it turned out good. I just got to realize, like, oh yeah, this is a little thicker. I'm not a carpenter, but if I was, I would have figured that already, that I needed to cut down the sides a bit. The nice thing is that it's super soft. See, it's pretty close. Now it's much closer to what I need to carve out with. So the test one is a very good idea. Then I can see how capable I am at this. There we go. Much better. Let's get my guide in there. It's just my guide. It's not going to be permanently on there. See, the little melty thing sure would be nice. So now these pieces match up. That makes more sense in my brain. There we go. Of course, this one was the wonky one a bit for some reason. Okay, I still work it. Still can work it. That's gonna definitely, maybe, how many you think you can get? It's gonna take me a while, but it gives you an idea how long it takes. But, and I got just 16 pawns to do, and oh, that's great. Okay, so the plan was the pawns were going to be 1.5 inches long and 2 inches high. See, I didn't put the height, which I gotta keep remembering. 2 inches high, and this one's 3 inches high. So, whoa. 2 inches is exactly the top of that. And then that, so now it's coming up with a design. Exciting. So what, oh man, Michelle, did I ever love those Christmas lights at your zoo? They like kick ours out of the ballpark big time. If I've ever gone to Christmas lights, and holy moly, those were just absolutely gorgeous. So I was like, wow, lucky. Gorgeous, gorgeous lights. Let's not take too much off. The nice part about being this, that this foam stuff just shapes so well with even sanding. That's what I love about this stuff. So I just gotta figure out what I want to do for details and that kind of thing. Working it out. What am I going to do here? This paper is kind of not going to help me now. Now I got to go and figure out something. It's giving me the shape that I need. I've got to figure out something here. Let's see here. It's here there till January. That's awesome. I don't know when our lights go up. they're just not. We went a couple of years, and I haven't gone in years though, and just was not. That was just phenomenal what I saw on your Facebook. It was awesome. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. Let's see. Let's take these things off. Now I got the shape down. Now I just gotta kind of figure it out from here. If this is even what I'm doing right, if I'm doing anything right here. That's pretty phenomenal lights. Okay. Maybe we could just round out the top severely, because I also have to actually cut into here too. The rubber cement glue works so great with this, but I used spray glue this time, and I used the Elmer's multi-purpose, sorry for shaking the camera, guys, adhesive, the mounting spray from Dollar Store, and it works really, like, it's really strong on there. So I'm really pleased with that. So now it's just about rounding it. First of all, like I said, I'm going to try for a pond shape. And I might just do my pond's regular pond shape. I also have to put my weight down the center, so I gotta make sure I don't make it too thin. My bolt's gotta be in there. Let's see what I'm going to do. I was really like the castle idea, but then there's also, oh, the lanterns. Really made out of silk. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish we could share pictures on here as we're chatting and people can see them. They're just beautiful. So Chora loves to play chess, so I thought I'd make her very own special chess set. We have a glass one, and I just don't enjoy it myself. It's just the coldness of it, I think it is, that bugs me with my fingers, the touch. It's just so cold, and I really don't like that feeling. I'm gonna just keep going with it and find a shape that I like, and then copy it a bazillion more times. But I don't like how cold it feels, the glass one. I would prefer a wooden one, or even the plastic one would be too cold too. Like, I just don't know. You ever touch things and you're just like, that's not enjoyable. That's how I feel about the chessboard that we have. So let's try and make it one that's kind of simple but looks cool. So I'm making the base here. Is the light too bright on here? Oh, don't knock things down, Eileen. Too bright. I'm going to try to make it go towards the back a bit. So I'm trying to make a bit of a base around. We'll see. I need to hear from everybody. Well, I don't need to, but it would be nice. Guys, I see that there's 6 people on. So come and say hi. Okay, so I'm still playing with the design. I don't know what I want yet. I've got different files here, which are great to work with. Black chalk on that one. So I want to leave my base square. And we said that the base was going to be 1.5 inches. And it's about 1.5 inches both ways. It's not quite perfectly square, but it's pretty good. And did I write down that I want the squares 2 inches? Oops, I didn't even write down that the other ones are going to be okay. Gotta write my notes down. So I definitely have to put my weight down there, right in the center. I don't have to go. I'm just going to push it in. That's a nice thing about this stuff. It's just really easy to. So I got my pattern in there already. You guys, can you see that? The light is crazy, so I know where I want to dig in there. Any ideas, guys? What do I have for more files? Where are all my nail files? I have tons of sandpaper. This is a nice sandpaper. This grit is, I'm guessing 80. I don't know, but it's sure. This is what I also used on the skull. It takes a lot of piece debris away, or foam. I also have finer pieces. I think I was scraping up some paint with this. $600. So yeah, shaping and playing with this. I know I gotta be careful with my knife here. Hi, I see some people that joined in. That's great. Hello, say hi. Come and say hi to me. Okay. Okay, since Michelle's over here, what should I do now, Michelle? Should I continue with this shape, or should I, since I have a nice kind of a big bobble here, I can shape it into pretty much anything. I have lots of room to do that with. Can you see something coming out of here? If anyone can see something coming out of here, I gotta make 16 of these. So I'm trying to think of a design for these ponds. And I just don't want to cut away too quickly before I just figure out. I kind of started off with this shape, but yeah, go for it. I need an it. Start off with this shape, and I could go and cut this all off and make it a little regular pond bubble. But I don't know yet, guys. Ask you. Am I being silly asking you? Oh. Okay, let's see here. No suggestions yet. All right. Do we want a regular pond? What do we want to do? Your reply was silly. Oh, okay. What about a cat? Cat? Do we want a cat? Oh, so I got my 2 inches here. Should have left a... No, can't do cat ears on that. Darn it. Should have left a little bit for cat ears. Although, I don't... the top of the ears can be 2 inches. If I do a cat, top of the ears could be 2 inches. But would it really suit a cat being a pond? I don't know. I don't know if a cat be a pond. They're kind of the masterminds behind everything, I think. We have to come up with an idea. I'm torching you guys so badly. I'm going to roll this sandpaper around my pink stick just to get in here. Shape it a little bit more. I gotta think of something, guys. I mean, I'm totally right now brainless. I really did look at things and try to think of different things. And if my skills were really great, I could have done like, you know, a ocean scenery or something like that. But my carving skills are very brand new. I need to practice. Maybe we can, what's an underwater thing that would be a pond? That could be a pond. Maybe we can do some kind of ocean scenery thing. So give me some ideas of what creature this would, I could make this into. We'll try, we could try. They had dolphins, but there's no way that I made this tall enough for a dolphin. And I don't think dolphins would make a great pond. I saw that on Pinterest, I think. A prawn. Yeah, a prawn. What does a prawn look like? I know in my head, but it's drawing almost a blank. Let's see, guys. Good idea. Prawn recipe. It's like a little shrimp, right? What kind of images can we get? Not cooked ones. We want live looking ones. Here's a live looking one. A seahorse. That was a seahorse. I was thinking the seahorse would be, if I did a sea one, the there's the rook. The rook? No, the knight would be the seahorse. The knight. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a prawn. How? I'm not sure. I just gotta find one that I like. I don't know. That's a great idea, prawn. If I can find something that's pretty small. Pretty small. Okay. Oops. Can't I get a bigger picture? Can't I get a bigger picture? What on earth does this creature look like? It looks really icky. Okay, maybe not a prawn. It looks so like delicate. It would be cute though, because prawn. Maybe crab? I think I could do something like that. Guys, can you see? I could do a crab. Kind of reminds me of, what's his name? Was it Sebastian? Uh-huh. I think a crab. Haha, just say that. Go to my pictures. Get me a crab. Okay, I think a crab. I'm just gonna change my thing here, guys, quickly. I'm gonna see if I could do a crab. And what am I changing? Wallpaper brightness. My auto lock. I don't want to. I hate when my picture goes away and I can't look at it. Okay. There we go. Hey, we'll try that. Now I might have to add little feet pieces, but I do have leftover pieces to add the pinchers. So I'm going to add the pinchers after, but I'm going to do the body of the crab with this and add the pieces after with leftover pieces, I think. Could also use clay, paper clay to do that, I think. But we will see. Okay, good idea, Michelle. Let's, if it doesn't work, Michelle, I blame you. How easy that was. What? Wait a minute. What? Okay. I'm going to pick a side. Pick a side. We're making a crab. It's official. Just going to cut it down a bit more to get that shape that I want. I'm not going to worry about the back side so much at the moment. We're going to go for the front side. Let's hope we can do this. It's not too hard of a shape. Let's look at a cartoon one. Cartoon crab, just to see here for the shape. This is realistic. We don't, maybe. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that, Mr. Krabs. But I don't like him that much. He's not that cute as the other guy, Sebastian. All right. Oh, oh, no, crap. Gonna go something like this. Something like this. Can you guys see? There you go. Hi, Debbie from California. All right. I'm just going to go back to my photos. Why? I don't know. Just that way I have it from all my other ones too. Okay, we're going to make a cartoony crab. But he's going to have, I don't know. We will work it. It's quite an easy one to carve, probably. To start off with. The part I'm going to be kicking myself is when I got to do 15 more of them. I'll be like, why did I want to make this? But you kind of want to find a character that's kind of easy to make, I suppose, for something like this. You don't want something so detailed. You don't want to make something so detailed that it's just crazy to work with. Okay. The back side I'm not too worried about, because I could just put like coral on there or something. Okay. What are we going to do about eyes? Should we do... I don't know how well this is going to carve with eyes. Okay. I'm just going to play with a little bit of carving here. Just going to notch out maybe some legs or something. Using our imaginations that they are legs. As we go along. Can we see? Can you guys see? Where do I have to put this light so you guys can actually see? This is experiment. Hopefully gone right. What are we doing? The nice thing is that this is super easy to shape. If it doesn't work, it's just getting there. Hi, Susan. Oh, I'm not sure. Sometimes it doesn't do that with people. Oh, I should plug in my computer before I lose you guys. Did I plug in my computer yet? Oh, it is plugged in. I gotta check that. Remind me to keep checking that. Because I'm using a computer thing cord that belongs to another one. It's loose in there and it doesn't always stay plugged in. So sometimes I get the whole okay, I'm gonna use this top here. Sometimes I get the whole thing just where I'm thinking it's plugged in, but it's not. let me tell you, it's really frustrating when, oh, that one broke, darn it. Trying to come up with pincher ideas. Could probably carve them out of something else. That'd be cute. How's that looking? It's almost looking like you can almost maybe see a crab in there. I don't know. We gotta make another one. We have to make another one. Is this piece coming off? Ooh. We are making pinchers. I might have to have like a whole another piece to use for making instead of these little scraps. If I cut myself again, I'm gonna freak out. Keep cutting myself. I made dinner the other day, cut my thumb. Chora has sliver, and I was trying to look at it and somehow cut my thumb. Poke my thumb. Okay. I was like having no luck with sharp objects. as I'm cutting this, I'm telling you guys, you guys are probably getting worried for me now. All right. So I gotta be careful what I'm doing. We'll see how fine I can do this too, because I don't know. But you know what? If I take these little things I made into pinchers and I heat them up with my heat tool, I betcha, even for a few seconds, it seems to make the pieces harder. I'm trying to find something so I don't blow a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. Oh, I don't know. I have like a little paint roll, empty paint roll. That's all I need. Ugh. Just need an empty paint roll or something. All right. Let's do a few seconds of it. Oh, I don't just need it on two. Come on. It actually seems to work, so we'll see if it works this time. It seemed to work when I used it for my making the well, I couldn't think of the word. Takes not long at all, though. That's the crazy part. Okay. It toughens them up. It strengthens it up. Let's see. Try and get an idea going together with this. It might be easier just to do air dry clay, but we're going to give it a little try here. Just never know what you can accomplish unless you give it a try. Yeah, it's really gotten it much more firm and easier to work with, not falling apart. Is it looking like a little pincher? So I'm gonna have to it might not work. But if I put a toothpick in it, it might strengthen it up too. Might be too loose. I might be just stretching it just too much. But even if I just use the pinchers and put air dry clay over the arm part, it'll still be cool. So that might be where I have to go with this. I will have to put a toothpick in there to make it stronger. Let's see. Where did my toothpicks go? I think I grabbed them. No, good. I thought I grabbed them and brought them upstairs. This is a kind of thing that just keeps getting used everywhere. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's going to stick out a bit, but I'm going to have to use air dry clay on that part. Coming together. So how are you, Susan? I'm thinking I might just have to get rid of the arms because they're not going to be strong enough anyway, and just put air dry clay on those parts. I just don't see that it being strong enough. In fact, you know what I could do is wire. I can use some wire. Wire cutters. You have a cold that's getting better? Good. Lots of water and fruit, which is really great. Chicken is supposed to be really good for colds too. So that's something I keep feeding my kids, like it or not. Chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken. Last night I thought I was going to get sick because I was not feeling good. I was like, oh no. I was really worried. I was like, oh. But I'm fine. These are nails, even though they're little, they're still getting in my way. I'm going to use this file to hold it. This is a crazy project, huh? Well, I said I was going to do it with you guys, at least do one anyway. I can't imagine doing the whole 16. Bore you guys to death. This one is probably making you guys all yawn. But this is my little pincher. So thank you, Michelle, for the crab idea. Well, you came up with the prawn, which moved us to the crab. The prawn would have been like, what? crab is already, you know, prawn's got so many legs and stuff. I was like, this is going to be fun. I don't think I could do this. That's something I'd have to do all by myself. Torture you guys with that. I love that I can totally carve with this foam like this. Which piece is this? This is one of the, sorry, this is going to be a pawn. It's going to be a crab, so I'm going to do all crabs for a pawn. Pawns. I was trying to decide what to do, and Michelle said a prawn, and then we looked at the prawns, and that just looked, it was a really cute idea, but crazy legs. So we're gonna go for a crab. That's what we're going for. So here I'm trying to get a crab going. I'm gonna have to put some polymer clay around his arms here. Oh, we got one. Mwah, one claw done. After doing it a little bit here, I'll probably get a pattern in my head, an easy way of doing it. The first one's always going to be the difficult one because, well, use the, whatchamacallit, the prototype. Prototype crabby. But crab is a good pawn. Yes, it's a shrimp. I didn't know. I was just like I knew prawn. I'm kind of like shrimpy, thinking something like a small shrimp or something like that, right? I think prawn is like a smaller shrimp. I don't think it's the same as a shrimp, but I might be mistaken. I'm not into I don't eat things like that, so I don't know, but I believe. I could be wrong. I looked it up. It looked like a shrimp-ish, but smaller. It did look smaller. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have one bigger than the other because, hey, I'm still going to sand that down a bit. Usually one pincher is bigger than the other. Right? I'm going to do chop, chop. I was hoping for this to be more like a leg. Okay. I need to work on his pinchers a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking prawn is smaller though. My thumb hurts. My thumb hurts. Because I got such dry where I cut before. You guys can't see. Just cutting onions. Now my tip of my tongue, my thumb is dry. And it's like cracky. Hurts. I'm being whiny. This is so difficult to hold. It's so hard to hold. All right. I'm hoping this is gonna look decent. Okay. You want one big pincher. I gotta put something around all these. Oh, please cooperate. I gotta put something all around these little pincher arms. Like paper mache, paper clay. And I have to glue them onto the wire as well. Oh, come on, I'm having trouble. The sleeve is like moving on me. That's on the wire. There's like a little sleeve, plastic sleeve on the wire. I don't know. Okay. That one's coming through. I don't think it matters which. I don't want it sticking out too much because we have to have other crabs. All right. Don't know. We have to have other crabs there too, beside it. Oh. Shake. Come on. Now, do I carve out eyes? Let's try. I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to do like little bead eyes, then I have to find beads. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I want to make bead eyes or do I want to just carve out some eyes? Well, let's carve some eyes out and see how it goes. Carve out some eyes, see how that goes. I hope I could do this again. Oh boy. Oh, I should be able to once I get the design down. Sebastian has cute eyes. I should be following his little cartoon. Let's see what I have for cartoons here. Did I go to images? Oh, that's cute. There's something cute. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm trying to now carve some kind of eyes out. So we'll see. This is gonna be a process, though. kind of a process. Making it up as I go because I've never carved anything this delicate. This might not be the swimming cross of the order, blah, 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 terms, England, Ireland, Commonwealth nations mostly. So they're probably, I don't know, yeah, everyone talks a little different. Well, when they're talking food, they probably, I don't know. Anyway, I voted against prawns just because the legs look crazy to me. Which I'm thinking right at this point when I'm trying to get these eyes on this guy, that would probably was the best choice for me. Because right now I'm just trying to carve eyes. I'm not sure if I'm even happy with the pinchers I've had on here. But I have them. I'm making it in the mouth. Making a mouth. You guys can't see. Oh, this light. Hi, Pauline. How are you? Hope everything's good. Okay. I was hoping that these little things down here would look like crab feet, but I don't think they are, so I'm going to cut them right off. They're not looking like crab feet at all. That's harder than it looks, guys. Seriously. To carve this thing. I'm going to wrap around this again. Hello. I'm going to put my glue stick together here. So I'm not sure. You guys still talking prawns? Okay. I'm going to put a little heat on this little guy. Just a bit. Okay. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if I really enjoy his claws or not. Grab a few more pieces of wire. I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna need 6 more pieces of wire. That one went flying just great. This is just craft wire, really easy bendable from the craft store. It's for gardening. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you got a new grandbaby, Pauline. Congratulations. Yay. Busy grandma. That's great news. Okay. So I'm going to put these wires in somehow. But I have to, first of all, I'm going to have to start cutting out the bottom here for a bit to make my weight. So let's do that. So then I know, because once I cut this bottom out, I have to hollow it out just a bit. My wires are going to touch in there for my legs a bit, so I got to make sure I just have room. For all that. And hopefully this plan all works. Today. Hopefully. Let's see, is my computer charging up? Yes, it is still charging. Yay. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I think I can screw this bolt in and glue it in. Have not tested this out. Craft knife go in there. That's why I said let's make a test one first and see how well I do. Okay. Can I do this with this? My fingers feel like they don't want to function today. It kind of hurt. So this is going to work. Totally weigh this down. And do I have any tools big enough to push that down in there? I don't think so. So that's screwing in there pretty good. So I'm just going to make it a little deeper and then throw some glue in, wood glue. Okay, is that foam from the hardware store? Yes, it is, Susan. It is leftover pieces from stage props that I made, and it is insulation, pink insulation from hardware store. And I glued it with Elmer's multi-purpose mounting spray glue from the dollar store. Put it together, held it with elastics, and it's holding pretty good. And I left it for days and days and days. So that worked good. Now, the reason I'm putting these bolts at the bottom is for weights for my game pieces. And I do have to twist it in just a couple more times to get it flush. Then I could just add whatever I need. It will weigh down and it's not going to tip over. So even if they were like floppy with putting it down their pieces, it's not going to be like a weak piece of wood, which is great. Now I just got to figure out the legs. That's why I wanted to put it in there, because I want to figure out these legs too. And it might be too long. I'm kind of testing out the waters here. Testing out the waters. Got a crab. So funny. Okay. So just cut a teeny bit more off. Just trying to get it going in here. Some of the little legs. Oop, there goes that flying piece. Now I want it to be more. I'm just shaping it up. I want to put some clay on here, because there's no way I'm going to get foam on here, styrofoam, the way I want it to look. I'm actually thinking this is still going to be too big. That held together, even though I put that bolt in there. The seam of this guy held together, which is really cool. So here's my crab guy. I don't know if he looks crabby yet. It all depends on, I don't know. I'm not sure how much detail I'm going to get in it, so maybe just playing with the glue right now. I don't know if I should be gluing it in. But, come on. There he's coming along a bit. Okay, Michelle, I'll be on. All right. I don't know if this crab guy, is he looking crabby? Maybe a bit. And I'm not liking the way his arm's falling down. I might just have to not worry about his upper arms right now. I know I got a mess happening here. Let's move some of the stuff out of the way. Check my computer. Everything looks good. Let's quickly move some of this mess that's here out of the way. Gonna tidy up. 10-second tidy here, guys. Keep all my little pieces for now. Those ones. Here's my knife lid. Just grabbing my trash bin here. I'm just going to scoot this foam in here. Just keep a couple of the bigger pieces that I might need. This is getting too crazy. I do have a little secondhand little vacuum thingy to suck up that you charge up, but they didn't send the charger piece with it when they gave it to me, so I gotta find a way of charging it up. And I wanted that just particularly for this reason, to be able to tidy up my space quickly. So this is really feeling good. I'm not too sure about the shape and all that stuff yet, but his all togetherness, like his shape is coming together. And I do have to make his legs. I know I put a little bit of glue on here. What I'm going to do is mimic his legs. From the other side, try to do a little bit of a same shape, same size-ish. Try and make him look crabby looking with his feet. There we go. And add some polymer clay to those. Okay. Grab another piece of paper. Do I have another piece of paper? I'm just going to grab another piece of paper here so I don't get foam debris in my polymer clay. Or not polymer clay, paper clay. Paper clay. Gotta remember to close that up properly after. Okay, so what I want to do is just make little legs, and that's easy as that. Hopefully they'll look okay. Look decent enough. Because there's no way, it's just that the foam just doesn't want to, I don't think it's going to be a great leg if I use the foam. What's this? For some reason I thought Stacy was in Florida. Confused with other people, but not Ilene. Not me, no. Okay, maybe this Band-Aid, I cut myself earlier. This Band-Aid's becoming a problem. It's getting full of clay. So my end of my foot is right here. Now, mind you, I want my square pieces for the chess game to be 2 by 2, so I don't want it to stick out too much. Let's see how I could do this. I don't know if this is going to work. Difficult. No, I don't want it to be like up against it like that. Oh, come on. I want it to look like a crab leg. Why can't I do this? It almost, okay. We're going to do 2 pieces. Craft knife. Okay. I'm trying to get this going. It's not wanting to go on for me. I want it to look like a crab leg. Come on. There is a one part. One part. I'll get it. It's just getting there. There's looking more crabby. 2 part. Okay, we'll let that dry. Do the same thing on this side. Learn how to hold my tools. This crab is driving me cray-cray already. I'm already getting crabby. No, I'm just joking. I'm not crabby. It's not looking like the best crab yet, but with his feet on, and I gotta shape his head a bit better because that's really terrible. I'm just trying to, can't believe it's been 1 hour 40 minutes already. It's one of those things, it's gonna take forever. We're gonna get some people coming and going. That kind of project. Oh, doesn't want to make these great crab legs. Okay, back leg or something leg anyways. Let's try this one. It's quiet in here, guys. Can you believe how quiet it is? I could hear a clock ticking from my son's room. So quiet. It's like eerie. Eerie, eerie, eerie. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of rolls here. pieces. This crab is gonna come. It's gotta come together. This one's really long. I don't need it to be that long. Kind of just making the joints of it. You know how the crabs have the joints on the legs? I'm trying to make it look more jointed. If that's working. At this point, I don't know. Well, to be building one that was like so many pieces might have not been a good first time choice, but I went there. There's the second leg on that side. I don't know. Let's see here. You're what? Susan, I'm just watching and I can't see if my keyboard is up in my grill. I have my glue in your face though. Okay, so I have these two. And my last little one. Oh, these two. This paper clay is a little dry. That's probably why I'm not. And my coffee's ice cold. I do have a tad of water here. Probably why I'm having such a hard time with the paper clay too. It's so dry. Being so silly, not even thinking about that. So now I'm just doing my last little foot. I think it's my last little foot. I'm gonna have to work it later on more, like the shape, like how they go on the crab. Now I'm just putting my next segment of my leg in. That's what the word I think I was looking for earlier, segments. I didn't want it to look like a whole tube. There we go. Okay. This guy needs some shaping happening over here. Now I'm gonna let these legs dry if they can. If they can, which I don't know. I still gotta make these little arm pieces here. So let's make some segments here. I'm gonna make two balls. One's bigger than the other, so that's good. I'm sticking on my end of my foam. Should be working like that. Stick this in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's the wrong way. Which way do I want his joint to go? Oh. Hi, Denise. How are you? I am working on Cora's uh, pieces for her. Is this one long enough? For a chess game, and this is my prototype. I'm trying to make a crab for a pawn. So I'm using the not polymer clay, paper clay for the joints, the legs and arms, because it's just too hard with the foam to put that on there. So I tried doing the foam with the joints and the legs and stuff, and just doesn't quite want to work for me. Glue, glue, glue. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to come out. This has taken a while to I'm gonna have to definitely change my blade after this to get to this point. I think I actually messed it up. Oh, come on. There's a lot of hard glue in there. Sorry, guys. Yay. It's got glue coming out of it. Concept. Now, which way did I want that one to go? That way. So, how are you? Yes, she is actually good at chess. She loves playing chess, and I don't play with her enough. But I do have a glass chess game board, but I just really don't like playing with it. It's too cold for my fingers. I know it's weird, but I'm weird, and I don't like playing it. So I thought I'd make her own characters, and I'm going to do a sea theme, ocean theme. And hopefully, I'm not sure about this clay. This paper clay is looking really dry, like it wants to break. Let's see how that works anyhow. So, trying to make a prototype of the first crab for a pawn, and I've decided to make the board pieces, each square is going to be 2 by 2. The pawns are going to be 2 inches high, and the other pieces are going to be like 3 inches high. And now I am going to continue, as this dries, hopefully, continue with the crab look. I'm not sure what a crab looks like. So I'm doing a cartoon type of crab just to make it fun. And I wanted to I'm just going for it. I just don't know what I'm doing exactly yet. Trying to come up with a good idea, and did we just kind of online here decided crab? Don't know if it was a great idea, but we're working on it. So I'm just trying to shape him up a little bit better now. His little body. This is just some sandpaper on a stick. Paintbrush stick here. So I'm trying to come up with a decent plan here. I might have not shaped him well enough. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Some of them are round. Some of them have like the cartoon shapes. The eyes have like big like eye, I don't know, lid type of things. Why is this? This has got to go smaller. I don't know if he's looking crabby, but we'll see. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of make like shapes or something underneath here, like coral or something, because the crab's got to have a round body. So we're just going to kind of do that. Cut little shapes to make like coral or something. That might be a lot of detail, but I'm going to have to just kind of play with it. I want to be able to do this detail in all. I have to do them all 16 pieces, so this got to be similar anyway. I got to make it look like she's on rocks or something, and coral and all that kind of good stuff. Oops, don't know who that is. Sorry, guys. Hello?
Hi, Eileen. It's Laura from the library.
Hi. How are you?
I heard oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm sorry, you heard what?
I heard it mentioned that you had an interest in helping out with story hours.
Yes. So whatever you guys need, I'm there for you guys. So.
Are you able to come in around 9:45 tomorrow morning?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just double checking what the story is. It is a honey birthday party.
Okay.
So, it'll like
Okay.
So it'll be a setup of the tables, chairs, tablecloths, that sort of thing. I should be in around 9:45.
Okie dokie, I'll do that. See you then. No problem. See you then. Bye. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I gotta go do some stuff at the library tomorrow. So, Okay. I'm just trying to make it look, I'm not sure yet. So I could actually, I'm going to cut it away a little bit more. I don't want to go too far in there because of the screws in there, the bolt. But I'm going to go a little further in. And if I decide to put little chunks of debris there, I can do little blocks and that kind of thing. I was going to try to do little coral pieces. But grab a thinner brush. Okay, let's see here. Let's just see if I could break it down to just making it look like there's no bottom of the crab. And then I can maybe add little chunks. Let's do that. I kind of want my crab. There. I'm trying to make him look a little bit more hollowed out there. So, I think I'm going to dry him up just a bit, even though he's not wet, but I'm going to heat him up just to make him a little bit hard. It melts that foam just enough to squeeze in a bit. Now, I'm going to put the little leg in first, which should be down here. I'm going to have to put a little bit of glue down. I don't know who's all here. You guys can say hi again. Oh, okay. I don't know what time it is. I've been going for a while. I'd like to have a kind of crab looking guy for you guys. Let's hope we can get that accomplished. Here's a piece of wire. I gotta get more wire in there. This is my second foot. It's not quite dry, but that's okay because then it's easier to manipulate. And here's my third little footsis. So got them really close together. Who is that coming downstairs? Who's coming downstairs? You can't come in. Okay, good. You're not Chloe. Sorry. I was like, Cora, no. It's Chloe. It's Chloe. It's okay. False alarm. So there is one side of my crab coming along. Oh, you didn't say hi to Deb? I didn't say hi again. Oh boy, to Deb. Sorry, I'm reading wrong here. You're in the Mod Podge. You know, I think I have his first hole up here a little too high. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make his hole right above his next hole. Fix it up a bit. The polymer clay, easy to work with. And how long does... This is paper clay. The paper clay stuff. It is okay to work with. I'm having a little difficulty just because I didn't wet it a bunch because I don't want to really get all, you know how paper clay gets when it's wet, you get all over the place and stuff. I'm not liking his shape of his arm. So it is not dry or anything like that, but I wanted to make sure I can manipulate it and stuff still. This is important that I get it all in there. And if it's wet, I could always fix it, but if it's totally dry, I have to break things. And, like, I'm totally breaking it now, but I'm talking about like totally break things, which wouldn't be fun. It's kind of, we'll see how it works at the end of it all. There's half of him. He's really not the ideal guy, but he's not working too bad. Okay, let's do this all again. I believe I'm gonna have to glue this down here. This is why he's the whatchamacallit, the I'm gonna use a small brush to get that glue. This is why this guy is the first one to test out, because I could always decide that he was too tough, but I think he's actually not too bad. It's just getting used to it. I think that I'd be able to do this 16 more times. I wish I would have done maybe something different with his eyes. I still might pull them out and put little eyeballs in there. I'm not sure yet. So, anyways, he's got to stay up this way. So he's a little top heavy right now. Because of course his claw is so big. Just like a crab, he's got one big claw and one small claw. Actually, this is his small claw. So we'll see how that goes. And I really want to have a point to these. They are drying quickly here because they're going white, and the more I play with them as they're drying, they're going to crumble. So I want to get it all kind of all done with. Who knows? This might not be the way to go. But as long as I can kind of make it stick and put layers to hold it together of glue or Mod Podge. Oops, there's some debris. See, it's coming together. They're all going to kind of look like that. Who is it? If it's Chora, you can't come down. Are you Chora?
No.
Okay. You can answer me. So I'm not like, oh, who is it?
Paint.
Oh, everywhere.
Where am I allowed to?
Just, it's all over the place. That bucket. There's some up here. Okay. Last piece. I'm going to need more glue. I think I'm going to need glue up here too. Okay. It's coming together. I'm really thinking that I want to... Oh, where's this little hole that I put in there? Oh no, where did I put the hole? Right there. I'm really thinking that I want to do the eyes like a really dramatic. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep his eyes. This has really got a hold, guys. So it's going to be, I'm going to have to let it dry and all that stuff and see how it holds up to the test of playing with it. I'm going to put glue all over here, carpenter's glue with a little bit of water. It's kind of falling, not really falling apart, but the clay, the paper clay doesn't want to, it wants to crumble, so I'm trying just to keep it together. That's how it's looking. I'm thinking taking the eyes out and putting big eyeballs in. What do you guys think? Like dramatic eyeballs. What kind of eyeballs do we are looking for here? Do I have something, or do I have to just make it out of the clay? Because I'm thinking I really like to have. Oh, I really gotta hold on to this. Where did I put my armhole? Right there. Gotta stick it in more. Now I'm breaking them. I took this one off somehow. It's gotta hold. I should have used hot glue, maybe let it dry a bit. But that's the thing. I didn't know the shape of the arms and how they're going to lean up against it and all that kind of stuff. So you kind of got to do it like this. But there could have been better air dry clay, maybe. Not such stuff. Oh, plus the antennas. Disney sometimes puts eyes in the ends of the antennas. Yeah, well, maybe I could leave these then and just put some eyeballs on these little pieces I did. We could do that. But I do need to hold him. We need to get a couple of. Nope. A couple of somethings to hold him. But he's looking good. That's a great idea. Okay, let's see. Where are my tools? Right in front of me. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I could put like big old eyeballs on here or something. I just don't want to put him down. He's going to fall apart on me. He needs something to lean on. Lean on me. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Haha. Let's make some eyeballs. I'm not really sure if I'm liking the clay. Oh, wait, I just saw something. Maybe I gotta buy more of these. How you open these? It's mother-proof. Maybe something like pins. Would that be big enough? Oh, that's not even a cutting one. Wowzers, Eileen. Haha. Testing. I dropped it in my bucket of them. This is for real. That's cute. Now you have to Google crafts. That is cute. That's a great idea, Susan. I'm just gonna do the same thing with this one. Put towards the foam so I don't smash it everywhere. put my end in a piece of styrofoam so I don't lose it and hurt myself. Safety first. I'll have to buy more of these pins, and I can actually get bigger ones if I decide that they're too small. But I like that idea. For his size, they are not too bad. Hey? Susan, you have a great idea. Thank you so much. Everybody's got such great ideas. It's so nice to, that's why it's nice to go on live and chat with your buddies. I'm going to grab this one. It's got a lid on it. Don't break. I'm breaking you again. Having a conversation with my crab. Just going to put it on number 1. Try to dry that glue. Now, it's actually not a hard thing. It's just getting to this point and figuring it out. Now I should be able to build them no problem, right? In theory, it's just getting to this point and maybe making his little claw arms longer inside. So then we can actually here. I'm gonna put more glue to the side here, and maybe put my lid in so I don't have that issue that I've had last time. This is just wood glue. I'm just trying to get my cracks in here just because I don't want them falling apart anymore. I'm holding the arms up. Now this is just kind of plain, to be honest. I was going to go more with, you know, detail and coral and all that kind of thing, but with his arms wanting to fall off, it's going to take a while to dry, I think. You know, just that little problem there, the arms trying to, his big claws trying to come down. But yeah, that looks really cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this idea. I'm going to take it out and put it back in after, though, because it doesn't have to be ginormous to his body size, I don't think. So I'm liking this. I wanted to do more detail, but I think that this, for now, for the first one, I mean, I think that's good for the pond. What do you guys think? If I go with too much detail, I might just go crazy. And yeah. By the way, crabs are red if they are cooked. Yeah, so he's going to be a cartoon one. So I don't know what color I'll make him. I guess reddish. Because, what's his name? What's his name red? Wow, is this ever got dry? Gonna take his eyeballs out. Gonna stick them in with the other pieces here. Sebastian, he's kind of red and maroon and all those colors. I really want this to dry. Come on. I can't dry it on high because it'll melt it. I might have to stick some tape on it or something. Crazy. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what I can do. Why haven't I thought of this? Grab a couple of toothpicks and just stick them on the side. Okay. Then cover them holes back up. Blue claw would be cute. Yeah, okay. We'll do a blue claw. That went flying. That was useless. Huh. So what I'm thinking here, just sticking toothpick in, side of the head. Bam. He's done. No more waiting for him to dry. There we go. Same with this side. That way I'm not being tortured. Why am I torturing myself? And I got a piece of styrofoam up there. And same with this side. That way it's in there. It's sturdy. There we go. Now I don't have to hold on to his arms anymore. Yay! Looks like 3 chess pieces. Yeah, but they're going to be larger. Because I'm going to have the squares 2 inches by 2 inches on the squares. And this one is 1.5 inches. So each square, Denise, is going to be 2 inches. See how he's got enough room, even with his claws. I mean, I might have to pull him in a bit. I'm just, trying, but I'm trying to leave enough room. I can make the squares even a tad bigger, as long as I make them. If I'm making the chessboard the last, so I'm decided to make all the bottoms of the pieces 1.5 inches all the way around. Even the larger pieces that I'm making through. This one's 2 inches tall for his face, for up to the top of his head. The larger ones are going to be 3 inches tall on the top of their head, so whatever they have. So there's going to be like the queen, which could be like maybe a mermaid or something, and then the king, maybe the guy with the thing, this fork thing. I can't think of his name. And then the seahorse and that. So hopefully I could get that. That's my plan. That is my plan. So I was hoping to be able to get like some pieces cut here to look like coral. I'm not sure. Don't want to cut too much out. I think he looks pretty cute. And I can just get little pieces of things to look like coral. I could probably stick a few pipe cleaners and that kind of thing in there. If I stick a few pipe cleaners in that, let's see if I can get pipe cleaners. Where's pipe cleaners? Okay, so I have a few white pipe cleaners right here. That could make them look like coral, maybe. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go. Thank you. So if I do a few pipe cleaners, pliers. Don't need my phone on anymore, draining my battery. Let's see. I could probably paint, because I could just paint whatever I please after all this. That makes sense to use something like this to add on instead of something weak. So I could just kind of disguise him up here and just do paint job over it. Could probably put a bead on there too for a pearl and that kind of a thing. You know, do something like that. I can paint in the colors of whatever. I'm going to see how it works, see if it's tough enough once it's all dry and done, and see if it works to be a decent piece. It's taken me 2 hours and 26 minutes to get to this point. But after this, when I do the other ones on my own, it'll be faster because this was my first. See, it's coming together. And could even do different shapes because I mean, there's different shaped things in the ocean. I'm gonna paint it all, and gesso it all together. What is it? Yeah, with like a little black and well, I'm gonna paint it all with Mod Podge with black paint in it. Get it all nice and hard. And I'll probably find a bead somewhere too. Let's see if I can find one. I don't know if I could find one offhand. Gotta think where I put my beads. Think. They're probably still upstairs. Oh, I think I have a couple in here. Choo-choo. That'll be cute. Couple of pearls. Yep. Get it on there. There's no way I'd have all that done by Christmas. Maybe next year. Well, I'm hoping I will. I have lots to do. So, but if I did, like, say I did, you know, just punched it out one night, a bunch of them, I think I could do it. It's only 16 more of these, and then another, you know, 16 of the other ones. We'll see. We'll see. It's a challenge. Oh. Hello. Sorry, guys. Hello.
Hello, sorry guys, what?
I'm streaming. But it's okay.
How many guys are there?
I'm streaming.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm on my way home, I guess I'll talk on the house phone, I guess, or...
Okay. Okay. Love you too. Bye bye. My husband calling. Good thing I wasn't streaming on my phone. But anyways, I think that's cute. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that for the details. For now, I can always add things after. So there's a few pipe cleaners pieces. Actually, just one whole pipe cleaner almost, except for this one. And where did my lid go? Okay, guys, I'm gonna grab my black Mod Podge. We're gonna get the base done. I don't know how long I'm staying on here for. It would be really cool to get them done. Let's see what color. I mean, what paintbrush would be good. Because I gotta use this. This is just the rest of the DecoArts matte and black paint on here for these particular things that I use with styrofoam. I'm actually thinking, wait, one thing. Before I start that. Whoa! Before I start that, I might do some lines in this part here. Just for details. So I'm going to take my pen and do some wavy lines, I think, for some sea things or something. And maybe some circles or something for stones or something he's on. See how that looks. Like I said, I don't have to, it's like my guy here, but I don't want it just to be plain and boring. So he's on some kind of stones. Something. The pen separates it so it looks like rocks or something. From the time I started, I had no idea what I was going to make for this. I just knew it was time to start it. Chloe, Daddy's calling you from Chora. Okay, now let's get the black on there. I know his clay stuff is not quite dry, but I'm going to let this part dry over a long period of time. Or it'll all cure. It's all little pieces. The paper clay doesn't take that long to dry right through when it's small like that. Toothpick, I'm glad I came up with like, oh, let's put toothpicks in here. Because I've been sitting here for holding his little arms up forever. His mouth, I gotta paint something in there. Maybe add a little tongue coming out or something. Or teeth. Or something. I could always add that. So let's hope that, let's see here. A stick, a toothpick right at the bottom. Oh, maybe two. There we go. Get inside there. Maybe I want to move his leg. I don't know what I want to do with his legs yet. Can't keep moving them now. Gotta decide. Crazy. I think I'm going to have to come back and paint him. I think I'm going to have to let him dry because there's no way that I can heat dry it. Hi, Craft with Annie. So, making my little crab here, styrofoam crab. And hopefully one of many because he's supposed to be a pawn. And yeah, I think, you know, he doesn't have too many details that I could probably get away with making a bunch more. And even if they're just a little bit different and all crabs, I think that's okay. I think Chora will love it. Now, like I said, it was just mostly the time taking to make him was just inventing him. Now that we know what he's going to look like and what we have to do, it'll be much easier. It took me a while to figure out how to do this. Here is my crab. Did you miss much? I can't remember where you were at when you left. Welcome back. I don't know how long it's gonna. It is just a coat of the Mod Podge and black paint. Base coat. And then I got to figure out what colors I'm gonna do. I believe red and one blue kind of claw like Susan suggested. That was a cute idea. Hopefully this little coral stuff and all that kind of stuff back here with the pipe cleaners looks cute. Worst comes to worst, we have to change plans and make another design if we don't like it after. But the process was fun, huh? Oh, you gotta go. Bye, Pauline. Okay. I think the process was fun. Okay, so here's our little crab. Pretty happy with him. It's easy enough to buy an extra bolt if this guy doesn't work out, but I think it might work out. I'm gonna throw that in my water. Okay. How does he look to you guys? Black. He looks very black at the moment. Let's see if I can dry him up a tad with just number one, which has no heat, but it's just like blowing warm summer air, barely even hot. I can stick my hand right on it, even the softest parts. It's like almost a lukewarm for babies. So the foam won't melt. Get that out of the way for your view. So when I work on the next one, I will have be able to tell you guys how long that one took. Because this one, like I said, of course, 2 hours and 40 minutes almost. But that was planning it all. Also planning the size and everything. I'm gonna put fire for 1 second here. Not bad. I just want to see if I can get away with painting him at all. I know he'll be very fragile, crazy probably to do it, but it's not the first time I did anything crazy. Putting a flash of hot air on just for a second, a few spots. Okay. This is my guy. This is what he's looking like. My foam crab, except for the feet, of course, and the lower parts of his arms. Even his claws are pink foam, and that's not bad. Pretty cute. Chora, are we old enough to take care of it? Oh yeah, I think so. She's 12. And she's pretty careful with, she's got toys from when she was 2 years old still. So I think she will. I mean, she does certain things she takes better care of, like she's not so caring of her clothing and that kind of thing. But to be honest, I think she will be great with this. Let's see. It needs some drying. I need some drying, but I'm really excited to play with it. Let's throw on just a little bit of paint, guys. I know this is crazy. He is smiling. I might add a teeny bit of a tongue in there, or I might not. I don't know. It just depends. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna start slow. He'll cure after this for a long time. But let's just play around. I think we'll have to go, we want beachy colors at the bottom. I'm gonna go brown first, see if I like that. It might not be for me. We might want to go corally colors. We could even add pink on top or something. But yeah, some of it's just a play, just to see what our potential could be. Yeah, I think that would be fun too, Denise. I think I might do all the crabs a little bit different, kind of the same, obviously close to the same size, and I think that's perfect. You could do like maybe even like, you know, with jewels on them or something. I think it'd be really cute. I agree. It would make it not so boring too, right? So okay, I'm just playing with it, guys. So what do I have here for too much of a, I need a rougher, I kind of need a rough brush. Let's get I kind of think it'd be fun if they were all different. I'm still reading that. Okay. Let's go a little bit lighter. I had all my colors moved because we were painting, girls and I were painting upstairs. We can even do like lots of little pearly colors and all that fun stuff. If I didn't move everything in my way, or you know, like everywhere. Is that the same color? What was I using? I was using 10. I don't know. I'm just gonna grab a little white just to play. I can use it on. Yeah, I can't use it with the stream with Nikki. For some reason, when I try to screen it, oh, Craft with Annie. That is Anne Marie. You changed your name. That's why I didn't. Sorry, Anne Marie. I can't use it for streaming on the whatchamacallit. I tried on Hangouts. For some reason, it just wants to crash on Hangouts. So it seems to be almost working every time on here on YouTube, but the camera won't work on Hangouts at all. And then it wants to crash and all a bunch of stuff starts popping up. And so it's like, what? But yeah, I'm playing with it, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get, I don't think I really want sandy brown. So I'm gonna add a little bit of color to my bottom. I want a bit of a corally color, but I don't know what that is yet. Like, I don't want it red because I want my crab kind of red and pink and whatever. But I could just mix it up. But I'm just gonna have to stream on my phone when I stream with Nikki. That's the only way. I don't know. It doesn't like me because my computer is old. And you know what, you guys? It's been, it like last year this time it crashed and it was dead. And then somebody went through it and he didn't even know what it was wrong with it. But, you know, he did manage to fix it. And he said, like, I didn't use up a bunch of space or anything. So, which is good. I'm going with the base at the moment, but I think I'm going to leave that for now and move on to my crabby. What color is this? Primary red. It looked pink. I don't want pink crab. Not really. Oh, this one's closed. Whoa. Close, close, close. We're going to go with red hot. We're going to rinse off my brush. We don't need yellow yet or orange yet. This is the rough kind of brush that I like to use. I'm going to be working at the library tomorrow, Anne-Marie, so I won't be able to stream. But when I'm back, if Nikki's streaming, she hasn't decided yet, I'll be coming back on. I told her I'll come on after, but I'll be working at the library. He might be too dark, guys. What do you think? Maybe I can lighten him up. Well, we'll go for a little bit of red here. We could go really thick red and then lighten him up. Or, I mean, you know, change it up. I'll go thicker, not airbrush or dry brush yet. We could always go layers and layers until we figure out the right colors for him. And I think we're going to do the big claw blue. Gotta get this. His claw's moving still a little bit here because the clay is not quite dry. But once I'm done painting for you guys and playing around, he'll be sitting. Most of them are greenish. Yeah, I know. I'm just making a cartoon one. Whoa, too much red. I'm kind of making him like some shades of red and stuff. Like, what's his name? Sebastian. I can't say that. Sebastian. And I guess his little legs here need to be red. Oops, I got my coral. Is he looking cute yet? Haven't made up my mind yet. Oh, I really like him. I really kind of do. Even if, oh, look at him. He's coming along. He is so cute. We could even add some green on him, Susan. I'm going to put a little bit of red here on his claw, but I'm going to go over with blue. He's so cute. Wait till I get his little eyes in when they're when I'm done painting him. It's gonna be so cute. Okay. He's so cute. Too cute. Where's my yellow? Let's get some yellow on him too. I'm gonna probably dry him up a bit. And then airbrush. Keep saying airbrush. Dry brush a little bit of. Oh, he's so cute. He does look happy. It's like, I'm happy to be alive. I feel like a real crab. Just like Pinocchio, you know? Are you my mama? Oh, I need life. I'm going crazy now on you guys. Going crazy on you guys. What is this? This would not be a boring. No, it won't. That's what I wanted. I'm hoping to have something that she'll have for years. So I'm so glad that the #1 setting on this is so mild. Where's my blue paint? Why do I have to be half blind half the time? It seems like. Did I move it? I did move it, obviously. Oh, there it is. You guys are so patient with me. There's no way people are going to be watching the stream after it's 3 hours long. 3 hours long. Wasn't that the tour? 3 hours long. Being in their head right now, the minnow. What the heck is it? Doctor, the millionaire, the model. Oh, what was it? It was just on my head. Now I forgot the whole name of it. Come on, guys, help me out. Oh, I think I'm going to have to add some white to this blue. It's too dark. What was it? Oh, top of my head and it went away. You can play with the pieces and make stories. Gilligan's Islands. Yes, thank you. Oh, I got crazy. Gonna grab a little bit of white. Oh, I like the dark maybe. I'm gonna put a little light blue though. Okay, I'm gonna start like really. I'm gonna change that blue because his claw is too light blue. Paw. He's not a dog. Paw. Okay. I do need to make darker blue here happen. Gilligan's Island. Does his claw look cute? Blue, Susan? Bluey. Putting a little red, see if I can get a little purpley happening here. I don't know what I want. Who is it? If it's a Cora, you may not come down here. If it's a Cora, you may not come down here. Who is it? Okay, Chloe. Say no, it's Chloe. I keep saying, who is it? Okay. Oh. Yes, he is classy, isn't he? Let's see. Whew. Whew. I just like I like air. I keep saying airbrushing, but it's dry brushing. I like dry brushing because it really makes the layers pop. But sometimes if you go too much, but you can't mess it up. It's just paint. You can always go over it again. He's looking really cute. Okay. Just trying to say, make some pink coral here or something maybe. And let's change it up. We're missing green. Green. Oh, here's some kind of green. What's this? Turquoise, cobalt, turquoise. I'm going to throw that on there. And before I do put any of that on, I'm going to cool them off, dry them up a bit. Still got to work on that coral too. Or this stand, whatever, the block underneath him. Let's get a little green. It's kind of bluey green. We'll see if I like it. Might be too much. Okay. I'm shaking you guys up again. Okay, good night, Anne-Marie. Have good sleep. Okay, let's say a little bit more red. And then maybe a touch of white after. I don't know if I want to put too much white. Don't know. It'll kind of make the highlights though. And I'm still wanting to put a little bit of green on his plants back here. On these ones. I could even do like little pieces of seaweeds on some and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see. Go back to white. I'm going to use more white for the pearls. I'm using a small brush. Get back some of that pearl in there. Well, that's him, guys. He's so cute. Okay. I'm using a lot of paper towels. Okay. I am using a lot of paper towels. Now I'm just going to touch up a little white highlight. Maybe too much. Just a little bit. It might be too much still. I keep getting further and further away from you guys. God, I keep just getting some of that off. Don't know. Don't know about the sand and the coral yet. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more bright red and call that done, because I mean, I don't know how much more of this, but I think I'm just going to tap it on. Him. And then I'm going to put his eyes in, and you guys are going to see him with his eyes. It did snow, but it did go melt. But there's still some snow now again, but it did melt and come back. It melted about, it was really weird because it lasted quite a while too. Came back a little after Halloween, or about Halloween. I can't remember now. But it did come and go. Okay, so here he is now. Now, I think that's good. And I'm going to give him a little dry so that I can put his eyes in for you. Show you what that looks like. I don't know what else to do for him. So for details, oh, wait, dry him off a bit. to be honest with you, I think I want a little more red on his pinchers. A little pincher there. We got one that's kind of bluey. Okay. I might adjust the colors a tad as I go, but I think this is pretty close to what I want. I might adjust the bottom. But let's find the little eyeballs. And then I just got to put like a little, these little eyeballs in. And we have our 3-hour crab. Ta-da! We need a little bit, a touch of black marker. Where did I put my Posca bands? 1 second. I think I put my Posca pans. Oops. Oh, it's beautiful. Where are my Posca pans? Just look for my pans quickly. It moved everything around again. Not everything, but my pans. I was using them. And I had them on the shelf. Oh, jeez. Chloe's working on a gift down here. Chloe, where's your, do you have black? Okay, borrow your, oh, you borrowed that. Okay, thanks. That'll work. I'll just use a little dot of that. Thank you, Chloe. I'll just use a black, dot black here. Oh, thank you. Now we're gonna leave this, guys, because it'll be done pretty much, except for a few little touch-ups here and there. I might want to do some low lights, but I might want to just breathe and take him all in and see how I feel about him. And I do have to work on the sand part. This is my crab. He is blurry for some reason. Come on. That's the one thing. It would be really nice if you guys could probably see properly. Like, you know, oh, there you go. Maybe my lens is too high up, like an angle, but that is him. So I might do some low lights and that kind of thing, but he's pretty much is what I'm going to do for now, because I could be playing with this for a while, just getting the color right. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know there's been people coming on and off, but yeah, I hope it was worth it for you guys to join me today. And I'm going to leave you guys with this little guy, and I think I'm going to make all my crabs just a little bit different, like some suggestions. Thank you. I'm sorry it took so long, but I guess that's what live streams are all about. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being around, you guys, like for so many hours. Even if you popped in and out a few times, that's all good. And yeah, that's him. Thanks, Michelle, for I think it was you that helped me choose what we're going to do for the chest. And now we know we're going to do an underwater theme. Yay! So thank you. And I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. And yeah, I know. Yeah, he's cute. So I'm going to work on the colorations of these things and stuff, and maybe put like pearly colors on top of that white to make it pearlesque and stuff. And of course, I'm going to fix the bottom because it just doesn't seem the right color yet. And that's it. So now we're just gonna make more of these guys, and then we have to plan out who the characters are for the big guys. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. I will work on these, and I don't know what I'm gonna work on in the next stream, so we'll see. Bye for now. Gonna end my stream right there. Is he in there? Is he cute? Come on, he's too blurry. Well, see you guys.